Man, had to pick up that delivery and I went inside there, man, and I lost all connection. Anyway, bruh, uh, you know, I always look for solutions to the problem. I don't want to complain about the delusional women, you know what I'm saying? My thing is make as much money as you possibly can, man. That's the only answer. You see what I'm saying? That's the only answer I could come up with. Make as much money as you possibly can. You see what I'm saying? The more you stay broke, bruh, you see what I'm saying? The more you're gonna suffer in this dating market, bruh. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you can get your body in shape and shit, right? You can exercise and all the other shit, man, but it ain't gonna make much of a difference if you're not, financially set. So if any of you guys are struggling, working a dead-end job and shit like that, bruh, yeah, you're gonna struggle out here in this highly competitive market when it comes to dating, bruh. You're just gonna struggle to keep girlfriends and stuff. You might go out on dates, a few here and there, but the solution is make as much money as you possibly can. Because if you get to be over 40 years old and you don't have your money together, yeah, it's gonna hurt you a lot. I mean, a lot of guys don't want to admit that, you know what I mean, but it's true. If you a guy that's over 40 and you ain't got no resources, you're gonna suffer in the dating market. These women are way confused, delusional. They thinking they deserve more. You see what I'm saying? And you gotta make sure you fucking handle your business as a man. Don't reach a certain age and be broke. Like, don't get to be like 50 years old and don't have a fucking dime to your name. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, the delusional with these females is real, bro. And you gotta realize that, recognize it and see it for what it is. You see what I'm saying? Average don't cut it no more. What can I say, bro? Just being an average guy just don't cut it. You don't cut it, man. You see what I'm saying? And these females, they think they're better than you, bro. And that's why you gotta think that you're better than them. Sometimes you might have to skip out on sex. Nah, bitch, you're not attractive enough for me to be drooling all over her. You know what I mean? I'm not delusional. I'm in reality. And you know why I'm in reality? Some motherfuckers say, well, you always after those young girls. You think those young girls are gonna turn around and want a guy that's 40 or 45 years old or whatever? Because I'm 41. 40 or 45, it don't matter. 40 plus, you think they're gonna want? Yeah, if my body's in shape. I done had females like me, even out here in America, where the dating market is highly competitive. I done had young women that I went out on a date with and shit like that, man. One time I went out with a fucking 19-year-old female. So I'm saying, that's when I was like juiced up though. I was on trend. I was at like, what? I was at 10%, 11% body fat. So it's a little bit different for us that we can fucking get our bodies into shape and date younger women if we want to. Even here in America, okay? Even in a highly competitive market, we can still get ourselves into shape, get a six-pack, okay, and still, date young women. Blood. I just looked in the mirror just now. I'm lean as fuck right now, bruh. I got six-pack abs. I got, like, muscles and shit. You see what I'm saying? I keep my body in shape. I work out. So I'm not delusional. I think I deserve a woman that makes, well, I don't care about how much she make, but I think I deserve a woman that's at least in shape. And at least 13, 14 years younger. I'm not delusional. It's you females who are delusional, because once you surpass a certain age, no, you don't have the pick of the litter when it comes to men. You don't. You're not certified to get a high value man after a certain age. You're just not. But the thing is, us men, we can get the bread up and still date young women. You females can get the bread up and you can't do the same. I mean, you can't date young men. If you do date young men, it won't last very long. We could do the same. We could do like date like women in their 20s and shit. You females can't date men in their fucking goddamn 20s. And if you do, it won't last long. That's the difference. If we date a woman in our 20s, it could last 10 or 15 years. Maybe it might last forever. You see what I'm saying? So you females can't do what we do. Stop listening to feminism. You can't do what we do. We can get our bread right, move to another goddamn country, and get all the young bitches that a man's heart desires. But I go to the Philippines, I go to Thailand, young women are all over me, bruh. I'm talking to a 26-year-old woman right now, online. And another 26-year-old female that I'm talking to. They give me compliments. You're in shape for a 40-year-old man. Wow, look at your six-pack. Look at your body. Yeah, because I work very hard for my body, thank you. And I think I deserve a woman who works out, at least a female that's in shape, like me. What? I'm delusional because I want her to work out like me? I'm delusional because I want her to be young and I don't want to have no fucking goddamn retarded ass kids? Nah, that's not delusion, homeboy or homegirl. You know, that's called being strategic. It's not being delusional if you want a younger woman to carry a kid. Because having babies is a young woman's fucking goddamn game. Having babies is for the young woman. It's not for the women that's 35 plus. Okay? Fuck all that. I'd rather deal with the female that's, you know, immature, giggling, laughing, than deal with an old female that's way past her prime, that don't have a sense of humor, that get fucking, you know, get tired after a certain time around, you know, midnight at night, be ready to go home. I used to date my female. She was like 10 years older than me, bro. We used to go out to a bar and she'd be ready to go home around midnight. I'm like, babe, we just got started. Why do you want to go home around midnight? I'm tired, you know. She started yawning and shit. You know what I mean? This is the reason why I don't date females that are like older than me and shit. I don't. Like I said before, man, in China, and you know, I'm always using China as a prime example, or I'm using, you know, China in my analogies or whatever, right? I use China in my analogies because they have a system that I thought that the US should follow. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to females. You see what I'm saying? Men around you, like your friends, your cousins, your uncles, they will look down upon you if you dated a female around your age, or even worse, they will look down on you even more if you dated a woman that was like 10 years older than you. They would be like, what the fuck are you doing with this old cow? They would look down on you. They would. Because the older women are only for the desperate men. You see what I'm saying? They're only good for sex. Why do you think these females are alone right now? Because men have came into their life, saw the kids, and saw her only as a pump and dump situation. That was it. That's the reason why you see a lot of women past 35 alone. Because a lot of men have came and saw, you know, and and saw that this shit wasn't right. You know, she had 3 or 4 kids by another man. You know what I'm saying? She was never available when they needed her to be. She couldn't get on their program, the man's program. So they left. And she sees this over and over again. Men coming and going in their life. And she said, nah, you know, I just want something serious now. I don't want the pump and dump thing, or I don't want, you know, the casual sex, you know. I want something long term. That's what the female just told me just recently. And we was texting back and forth just now, like about a couple of hours ago. This American female, okay, that I've been talking to. And she's telling me that she wants something long term. But she has 2 kids, okay? That's strike number fucking goddamn 1. She's past, what, 30 years old. She looks about 34, 35 years old in the face because, you know, she got them wrinkles and stuff, you know. I can tell when they get past like 34, 35, it's like, okay, you start seeing wrinkles in their face. You know, especially if they're non-black. That's strike 2, that she's over, you know, 30 plus, 35 years old, somewhere around there. And strike 3 is the fact that she's no longer that fertile young female. You see what I'm saying? That she once was. And now she's demanding a long-term relationship at her age, though? No, thank you. I don't think so. I don't think so. You see what I'm saying? Us men, like I said before, we can be rich at a later age in life. Okay, we could screw up throughout our whole entire life. We could screw up in our 20s. We could screw up in our 30s. We could screw up in our 40s. Shit, we could even screw up in our 50s or early 50s and be rich by 60 years old. So we still can like date a young, hotter female, a younger, hotter female. Why would we want to settle for less? See, us men, we gotta know our value in society, bro. We cannot just settle for just sloppy seconds. You know, females who are past their prime and shit. You deserve better than that, man. Why do I deserve a big old fat pig, huh? I work out, I go to the gym, I'm in shape. Why do I deserve somebody that's opposite, though? A female who doesn't work out, a female that eats junk every single day without working out. Now, if she worked out and she ate junk, then at least she'll be somewhat in shape. But nah, this female is basically fat hippopotamus status. She goes against my lifestyle. If me and her had a running contest, I would win. Like, come on. Do I deserve that, bro? If I took her to the park, or if I took her to the mall where I work out at, would she be able to work out with me without fucking bending over and taking huge breaths for like 10, 15 minutes at a time? Nah, she wouldn't. So therefore we are incompatible. I exercise, work out, keep my body in shape. She doesn't. She has fat on her body. She has a high body fat. Yet she thinks she's better than me. How you better than me, sweetheart, when you got that big old stomach down there? Huh? No, you're not better than me, baby. No, you're not. Hold on one second. 120. 120. Nah, you're not better than me. You know, so I'm good to like let a female go just like that, because she has nothing to offer me but her pussy. Are you willing to help me save up for some music equipment? Help me with my goals in life? No. So I don't need you around. You're just basically a distraction. You're a fucking distraction in life. I don't want no distractions. What the fuck? Where at 120? Okay, this is where it's at. No, this is not it. Okay. I don't want no distractions, bro. Distractions is, man, this is what keeps you in the fucking matrix, bro. You see what I'm saying? A distraction is what keeps you like a prisoner in the matrix. And females, let me tell you, that are delusional, you know, who think that they deserve it all. This country is screwed, bro. You might as well leave while you can. 120, 120. Where's the... Okay, I see 124, 123, 122. Maybe on the corner somewhere. What the fuck are you doing? Shit. 122. Okay. Okay. Where's 121? Okay, I see it. Okay, 120, I see it. So delusional females, but this is what's causing the sex drive. If you're wondering what's causing the birth rate to be fucking at a low rate, this is what's going on. You see what's going on. People, you know, females are like, I'm not settling for him. I just don't want to have sex. Now fuck that, bitch. Okay. So, you females, let me tell you, you are not better than men, especially after a certain age. Don't let the likes get to your head. Don't let the comments get to your head, the thirsty comments on Facebook. Don't let none of that shit get to your head. If you have a baby, once you have a baby by another man, once you have, you know, passed your expiration date, if you pass 30 years old here in the country, chances of you finding a man that makes good money is very, very slim. Every year that goes by for these females, it gets worse and worse. Every year. So, if you guys are wondering, like I said before, why there's less sex going on here in America, just take a good look at Kevin Samuels' live stream. Just take a good look. Look at their minds. Look, they deserve. They talking about, I deserve a man who make at least $120 a year or two. You know, they saving that spot. They're delusional. You see what I'm saying? They're fucking saving us that spot for a nigga who don't even exist. They're saving that spot for a nigga that don't even exist. This is the reason why they're old and alone. Because they don't want to settle. And they rather be by themselves and alone and die alone than settle for the man that they qualified for. Look, if you are a fucking man, what I'm saying, if you are a woman that has a child by another man, or two childs by another man, that's even worse. And you're overweight. I sound like what's his name? Kevin Samuels and shit. But it's the truth though. You're overweight. You can't get in here talking about, I want a man that makes a whole lot of money, or I want a long-term relationship. Nah, let me tell you. Them men, they don't want to deal with your kids. I don't. I told that one female, hey, you want to hook up? That's all I can give you. Do you want to hook up? I can rent a hotel and we can fuck all night. She didn't want to do that. So I said, okay, well, you know, this female, her interest level wasn't at a high level. She wasn't interested in me like that. So I have to skip over and go to the ones who really want to hang out and have sex. It seems like it's the younger women that want to hook up with you. All you got to do is bring a couple of bottles of alcohol and young women will go crazy. a couple of bottles of alcohol in a hotel, young women will go crazy, especially with a guy that they like. You see what I'm saying? That delusion is real, bro, and it exists in this society. So dudes gotta start getting passports and checking out other countries. This country is finished when it comes to dating. If you're not a high value man in society, if you're not Chad or Tyrone, if you don't have status, you're not gonna be able to get or keep girlfriends, bro. Because all these females, they think they're better than you. You see what I'm saying? They think they're better than you, bro. Like, look, man. Society is constantly trying to stuff leftover women down my throat all the time. I don't like it. Women are obese, women who don't work out. You see what I'm saying? Women who eat a lot of fucking goddamn junk food and shit. Like, society is busy trying to give me leftovers. I don't want it. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna make myself as valuable as I possibly can. So that way, you see what I'm saying? I can be picky and choosy for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just picky and choosy and have very little options. I'm gonna be picky and choosy and have a whole lot of options when you're high value, when you are worth something. And this goes to show that you as a man have to raise your value, or it's gonna be leftover women for the rest of your life, man. I'm just telling you. If you don't like your lane, you're gonna have to work and earn a better lane. That's why when I made that video this morning about most men having bad luck, or most men, you know, most men are unlucky, cursed. We are unlucky and cursed, but we gotta work our way out of that shit, or it's gonna be like overweight, leftover women for the rest of our lives. Hey, man, other men, you know, they made the rules, and we gotta go by it. That's all. We gotta go by those rules. Anyway, man, I want to end the video. You guys have a good night. Subscribe, like, comment. Leave a like, share, comment. I'm out, bruh.